Yo, what up? It's the Blog Mama coming to y'all like I know how, man. Listen up. Today we talk about who should get the MVP of the league in the NBA. To me, it can come down to, three players. Derrick Rose, obviously, my boy, Bulls representing, doing some big things out there for us. Mother Man, King James, doing what he do best. And the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. I think it comes down to those three. You can add some other people in the mix, just for make a nice debate or a better conversation. KD, Kevin Durant. You can throw in Dwight Howard. He's having a great year. Um, I even want to throw in Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, his team is second in the West right now, and he's only averaging 23, but you know you got to throw one of those guys in there. Dallas. I mean, the team that gets overlooked is the Spurs because they don't. I don't think they have anybody even averaging 20 points. So let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, the Spurs don't have anyone even averaging 20, but it basically comes down to the big three, and that is between Derrick, LeBron, Kobe. Let me just say this: the fact of the matter is, it really is only between those three. Let's just be hunted about this thing. It's only between those three guys, honestly. The way the Lakers have been coming out playing since the All-Star break, unbelievable. Kobe, you know, looks like he's ready for that championship run. He knows what it takes. You know, they just seem they can't beat the Heat. I mean, they lost to the Heat last night, but um, the Lakers they're going to do what they do. Kobe he's going to step it up and do what it takes. As far as Derrick Rose having a great and awesome year, the guy he's just playing out of his mind right now. And LeBron James, his name does enough for him, man. I mean, LeBron is just it's crazy, because let me just go on record about saying this right now. If I had to give an MVP, me myself, and I'm a Bulls fan, I really dislike. I'm a Bulls fan, one, and I love Derrick Rose. Two, I like LeBron James, especially I like him more now because of all the hate he gets. Three, I don't like Kobe, but I love his game. So I put all my bias stuff out there to let y'all know what I'm about to say. The MVP of the league right now, if I had a vote, right now at this second, would go to LeBron. Why do I say that? Because LeBron is doing the exact same thing he did with two other great players on his team. Not just all-stars, two other great players. Meaning, mind you, he's great, duh. We got Dwayne Wade, he's great, duh. And we got Chris Bosh, who many people don't think is great, but Chris Bosh is great, duh. If you look at the game last night, he led them in points. He led, the Heat in points versus the Lakers. The Lakers have like 500 big men, and Chris Bosh led them in points. Many people don't know that because in the headlines it's only Dwayne Wade and LeBron's on ESPN in red, and then they have Bosh. But anyway, LeBron's putting up the same type numbers. I think his points are down like 2.5 points from last year, but his rebounds, his assists, and his steals are the same thing. His blocks are also down. Why when I give it to Derrick Rose? The reason is because Derrick Rose, he's putting up phenomenal numbers, and I hate to sound like this. He's putting up phenomenal numbers for Derrick Rose because let's look at this thing. If LeBron was to average Derrick Rose's numbers right now are 24, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. If LeBron was to average 24, 8 and 4, That's a bad year for him. That is a bad year for him. He's that. Let's just be honest. If LeBron was to average 24, 8, and 4, that's a bad year. You know why? Because he's averaged 31 before. He's averaged 30. He's averaged 29. He's averaged 27. This year on the Heat, he's averaging 26. 7 and 7. Those are his numbers. So if LeBron was to average 24, 8, and 4, I guarantee you people would say, well, maybe he can't play with other, No, but the fact of the matter is he's averaging the same numbers. It's hard for me to give the MVP to someone else because their expectation level is not as high as LeBron. And I love Derrick Rose. But is he, should he get the MVP for that? Because he's exceeding expectations? No, I don't think so. I just think the award Derrick Rose should get is most improved player. And some people take that award, and look at that as a bad thing, like, no, it's not. You improved the most out of everyone. That's what that award means. That award should go to either Derrick Rose or Kevin Love. Because Kevin Love is obviously overachieving. We love Derrick Rose, but he's having a phenomenal year. He's averaging 24, 8, and 4, which is great. He's got the Bulls in the second seed right now. And I love every minute of it. He took us from the 8th seed to the second seed right now, and we have a chance to be the first seed. I will say this: if the Bulls get the first seed, Derrick Rose should be MVP. Honestly, I'm sorry about that. If the Bulls get the first seed in the East, Derrick Rose should be MVP. If not, I gotta go with LeBron, man, because the Heat, they're not gonna go lower than 3. They'll go up to, with the win last night over the Lakers, that might propel them to, go up to 1. But it's hard for me to give, Derrick Rose the MVP in that sense, just because he's having the best year of his career. But statistically, LeBron's best year, he averaged 31, 7 and 7. He didn't get MVP that year. The year he averaged 30, 8 and 7. He didn't get MVP that year. He's got MVP the last 2 years, and he never averaged 30. His numbers were 29, 8, and 7, and then 20. And he averaged less points and averaged 28, 7, and 7, and they gave him the MVP. So let me know what y'all guys think about that. Follow me on Twitter at BlockMamba. Leave a comment, son. Always remember to GGT, give God thanks, because God got you. GGU, 1.